Hey everybody, how's it going? Real quick, I want to show you how you can use this strategy, either an uptrend or a downtrend. All right, so right here you could see we're in an uptrend, right? So what I would advise is to not do any call positions. If you're in an uptrend, only do call positions. Don't do any put positions. Unless the price action is really strong, I wouldn't even recommend it. See right here, it's looking like a strong reversal. I would not do any entries yet. But what I would do, I'll show you when I would do for an uptrend like this. As you can see, we're seeing higher highs. Right here, see higher highs. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm too far. So you see we're doing higher highs here, and higher lows. Let's see, 1, 2. Right there's actually a low. That's a little bit of divergence, but as you can see, higher highs. The lows are kind of. I wouldn't even consider this it's still an uptrend though. See, the highs are higher, the lows are still lower though, but it's still an uptrend. So what I would do for this, when you're in an uptrend, or you see that you're in an uptrend, what you can do is actually use the 50 line instead of the 30 line, because the 50 line is like the halfway point. So if you're seeing that you're this actually isn't the best example for an uptrend, but as you can see, the price action is showing us about to do a reversal. So what you could do when you see you're in a strong, this actually is more of a consolidated market. After this trade, I want to show you all actually a better something that better illustrates what I'm referring to. I don't know why the trade is like all the way in there. It's weird. But yeah, it's gonna be a nice entry point here. But I really want to show you something a little bit strong. Again, this is an uptrend. It's not a very strong uptrend, but it is an uptrend. But I do want to go into a better uptrend to show you all. That was probably a bad entry. It wasn't the lowest it could be. It looks like it's going to do that. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, the markets look like they might be reversing. Again, I'm on OTC right now. 10-second countdown. All right, here we go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It might be no, I think I won that one. Did I win that one? Yeah, I won. Actually, I don't know how the hell I won that one. It looked like I was gonna lose, but it's all good. Let me see if I could find a better one for us all to see. Let me see this one. This right here looks just like a looks like we're on a strong downtrend here. But like I said, the 30 mark is the support, and the 70 mark is resistance. But when you're in either a strong uptrend or a strong downtrend, you could actually use the 50-yard. I call it the 50-yard line to your advantage as well. I'm going to try to find one that actually illustrates it a little bit better. Yeah, this is right here is perfect. See, this is a long-standing downtrend. See, it's like surfing down along the coastline. All right, so what I do when I see I'm in a strong downtrend, you can still use this strategy. It's actually, you could even say it's more effective in an uptrend or a downtrend than it is in a range, because you're more likely to know exactly which way it's going, right? You know, it's not like it's gonna give you a breakout fake out. It's already in the downtrend. So what I do with this, I'll show you, is a lot of times I'll wait for first off, price action. I always look for really long wicks. That's how I know it's going to reverse back down. But for this, this is actually a really strong downtrend. I could have probably entered at the 25 mark, but I didn't want to. I really don't want to tell you guys to do that, because it's a lot harder to read. So let me see if I can find another one. That's just really strong of a downtrend. This looks like a really strong uptrend here. It's like it's about to hit resistance. Resistance. See, it hit the 70, which is a strong resistance point. But this is a really strong uptrend, so I don't know if it's going to go the way I want it to because it's an extremely strong uptrend. But I do want to show you something. If it does go down, then perfect, because it's going to lead into what I want to show today. If it doesn't, I'll have to just wait till it goes down. You see, it's a really strong uptrend. See that? Let's see how the next candle's gonna go. See that long wick? The sign that the selling pressure's on, but you know, the buying pressure is starting to wane a little bit, and the seller pressure is a little bit more on. So I'll show you. You can see it's just gonna keep jumping and jumping. Let's see if I could do this. Get into a better position so I can show you all more effectively. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. It's starting to. All right, price action showing a slow momentum. I did lose that one. That's fine. I mean, that's as strong uptrend as we're gonna get. My goodness, look at that. But I do hopefully. Hey, I don't even want it to go down for the sake of trading lower. I want it to go down for the sake of showing you what to do in an uptrend. So let's see. It might just be a while. This is like a setup that takes a little bit longer. Looks like we're going down now. All right, so I want to show you exactly what I do during a strong uptrend. Now, here's the thing: if you're in a strong uptrend and you're in a strong uptrend, you could just trade. Just trade with the trend. You're more likely to win. Trading with the trend. That's just the way it is. But I want to show you. I'm going to win this one, right? I knew it was going to go down because you see how it started to make a little curve up there. That's usually a sign that it knows it's above the resistance or the support. Sorry, it knows it's above the resistance or below the support when you see it bend the other way like this. And it starts to reverse or price correct itself. All right, so I've got 28 seconds on the clock. 3. All right, let me show you what I do. Okay, so right here, you see how the price is reversing? It's not going to be reversing for long because we're on a really strong uptrend. So what I'll do is, all right, 10 seconds on the clock. Let me show you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so this is what I do. Let me show you. When I see the price reverse down, right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to... I'm getting so many, like, DMs right now. It's funny. All right, here we go. All right, so you see how it's an uptrend. I saw that the price, they call it, retracing or whatever. When you see a red candle appear, typically the price is going to keep going in the direction of the trend. So when you see retraces, you can actually enter, let's say for a call position, because the price is in an uptrend. And you're going to see, I'm actually going to win 4 trades in a matter of seconds now. Actually, not in a matter of seconds. It's just going to be a couple of trades here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I tied one and lost one. Yeah. Oh, I won them both. Wow. See, I'm looking at my phone screen, which sometimes is a little bit laggy. Because what I did was I saw we were in a really strong uptrend. So what I did was I saw a little retracing, so I just decided to do a call. But what's even more effective to do, I want to show you. I could zoom in right here. Sorry. Right. So you see how we're in an uptrend, right? If you see that you're in an uptrend and you see a little bit of a bend, like I said, see a little bit of a bend down, that's a sign, and you're still in a strong uptrend. You have to know your market. You have to know that you're actually physically in a strong uptrend, right? So if you could see, all right, 10 seconds left on this trade right here that I'm about to win. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I just won those 2 trades just there. See? So what you do when you're in a strong uptrend is you go down. The stochastic is just gonna be a straight line. That typically, we see the stochastic's just a straight line. That just means, look, man, we're in an uptrend. You know, it's just a straight up uptrend. But when you see a little dip, like a little V, a little baby V right here in the RSI above the 70, and it peaks above the 70, that means that we're in a really strong uptrend, and that's always going to coincide with a red candle here. Or remember, if I'm saying, you know, uptrend, and I'm saying it's going to coincide with a red candle, if you see a V, you know, a downward spike, a little baby spike right here, then the opposite's going to be true if you're in a consistent downtrend and you see like a little, like a shape like a carrot, like, you know, the carrot, something like this, and it's above the 70. If you see something like this, like a carrot, like something like that, and it's below the 30, that's a sign that the downtrend is most likely going to continue. It's typically going to coincide. You see this right here? Now, when it hits the 70, you know, it hits the 70 again, that's a sign that it's going to reverse. So see, I'm going to enter again, because why? Because I'm in an uptrend. See how it's like bending down a little bit? It's bending, but it's still above the 70. This one actually looks, it's going to go below. It's actually going below the 70. Might have entered a little too early there, but that's fine. It's going to do a double here, that way I don't lose. But you see how it went below while we're in an uptrend? Now, the markets could always reverse. It could always go consolidated or back into a downtrend. But the odds are the trends are usually going to continue. They always say the trend is your friend, right? So you can see right here. Now, again, I entered that one a little too early, like a little bit premature. Yeah, this one looks like it's about to actually reverse. So this is what I wanted to show you. This is the main thing right here. All right, so you see right here, another way you can do a strong uptrend is you could wait for it to hit the 50. And I kind of missed, did I miss that one? Yeah, I kind of missed it. It hit the 50. It did hit the 50. So if you see it hits the 50 and you see again like the really safe distance between the two right here, and that's a sign that the price is going to reverse. So once you see the 50-yard line, do another one right here. I just missed that entry. I'm so pissed off that I missed it. All right, so it hit the 50-yard line. It's a sign that the trend is going to reverse in your favor. So let me show you. See that? It's hitting the 50. Do another entry there. And then you can see it's starting to turn right here in the stochastic oscillator. So I'll do another entry there. And again, I'm not just doing entries hoping that it's going to reverse. There's a lot of, you know, price action that goes along with it. There's a lot of, you know, look at the signal, not the signals, look at the indicators. They're going to help you out as well. So when you see that you're in a strong uptrend and it hits the 50, that's usually a sign it's going to reverse, as opposed to the 30. Just a rule of thumb for me. All right, I'm going to show you. It's at the 50, it's below. And you can see the stochastic getting ready to turn. And you can see the fat wick here. So I'm going to enter a few there. There we go. See how it's shooting up now? All right, let's go, baby. Oh, let me show you this. All right, you see how it's starting to cross over now? And see how it's at the 50 during an uptrend? A really strong uptrend, that's usually a sign it's going to reverse. Now, if it's a consolidated market, you're going to just want to look for the 30 or the 70. But if you're in a strong uptrend or a strong downtrend, you know, the 50 here, when you see it go below the 50 here and you see it go oversold or overbought, that's typically a sign that's going to reverse. Remember, that's in strong uptrends or strong downtrends. So let me show you again. All right, so we're in a strong uptrend. It's so hard to do this with my phone. I got to learn how to get my computer to just screen record without it being slow. 10 seconds left on this time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, I won a lot of trades. You guys saw I entered a few trades. and I entered them at different points because I knew all the signs were pointing toward reversing. So let me show you how I knew it was going to reverse. You see this uptrend here? Very strong uptrend. Very strong. And then you could see that the stochastic oscillator was just stagnant, overbought. And then you could even see the RSI was just above. So once I saw the spike here, I knew that meant when you see a strong spike going like a carrot, that's usually a sign that the uptrend is going to hit the, it's just going to start reversing because it's a really strong spike, and then it reverses down. Like I said, it's shaped like this, and then it starts to fall down to the 50. What I suggest doing is not entering right when it hits the 50. I suggest going when it's like a little bit below the 50. And then always watch for the candles. When you see like a really long wick at the bottom, that's a sign that it's going to reverse. Plus, as you can see, it's at the bottom of the it's at the bottom of the Keltner channel anyway. And then you can see the stochastic oscillator made the sharp bend that I always talk about. It's a really good sign. A whole bunch of indicators, a whole bunch of price action. This is the exact same thing. It's the exact same thing I was doing with the, I'm trying to see if there's another entry. This is the exact same thing I was doing with the zero gravity strategy. I think it's a little bit more, I think it's a little cooler though, because this one you can get faster entries. Now you see right here, it's entering the 70. This is just a standard reversal here. It hit the 70, which means that's the support, that's the resistance level. So it's going to reverse, but you can see it's kind of an uptrend right now. Starting, you can see how it bent a little bit here, uptrend. See how it turned right here at the 50-yard line as opposed to the bottom, a sign of an uptrend. So what I would do is I would only have biases for call positions. But this did hit the support level. The resistance level. I wanted to do another entry there for a put, but it was too late. I'm not hitting it on time. I guess I could do one right there. But like I said, because this is a strong uptrend, what I'll do is once this gets below the 70 again, I can do a call position. So let me show you. It's just taking a while. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. I did get it then. I did get a good entry. Okay, so like I said, it's going to start to go down a little bit. A little bit of a retracement. Like I said, see how it did a little bit of a curve? Hit the 90. Hit the 70. It did a bit of a curve and a really strong uptrend. That's typically a sign that it's going to reverse again. You're just going to look for that V. See the V? That means it's going to reverse back up. I'm going to give it a little bit of breathing room and then do another entry. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I did my 10-second countdown. I just won that trade. So what you're going to see here probably is me winning. I'm going to win this one here. This 10 seconds left on the clock. I might win this one. I might not because the price is starting to jump really fast. So I might actually just get a return on that because that is the resistance. No, I think I won that one. I won that one. Won that one. And now I'm going to win the next one because I entered. I'll show you. I entered right here where this V was because we're on a strong uptrend. So I knew we were going up. And if it does, the price is going to keep jumping. I was trying to actually show you that the price might have actually fallen back below, but before I could even say that to you, it shot right back up. So you see the long candle, the long wick at the bottom of the candle. It's a sign that the price is just going to keep on going up, rising and jumping. So 27 seconds left on the clock. If it does go down a little bit lower, I'll do another entry. But this is pretty much how you could just snipe these. Again, these are fast trades. So I'm saying, like, you don't have to have the anxiety of 2 to 3 minute trades. Just, enter this thing for a minute and, you know if you got a good entry or not. But just be careful. Don't do a million trades in a row praying the price is going to go your way. See? just won that one as well. So not too bad, not too shabby. I'm in love with this strategy, man. This thing is just killer strategy. Just killer. Look at all those wins you'll get in a row, or losses in a row. But don't let it get to you. You know, just you'll get better at this as time goes. You'll be able to ping pong the whole nine. So you see how long I've been doing this session. Let me see. It's hard to see. I'm trying to do it on my phone. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So I lost 1, 2, 3. I lost 3 in a row. Then I won, like, I don't even know. I can't. I'm not even gonna bother. End of the day, though, it's very profitable. We see 1, 2. Is there like an easy? I could always just go into the back office though. Oh, here we go. Let's start this session. I don't even know when I started the session for the training. I've been trading all night, so they kind of blend together after a while. Let me see. Let's just start from 10 on the dot here. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Not bad. And you can do this really quickly. Just, don't spam. Some people like to spam, entries. Just make sure you know what you're doing. This right here looks like it's going to be a good reversal back down. As soon as it hits that 70 mark, I'm going to try to enter as high up as possible. There it is. But this right here looks like it's about to start an uptrend. All the signs here are pointing to an uptrend. See, there's not that much momentum in the opposite direction. A lot of doji action going on here, as you can see. So that's typically a sign that the trend's just going to continue. But if I wanted to, after this candle closes, this red candle here, I could just enter in an uptrend. Sorry, enter for a call. Yeah. Just see how this is going. 10 seconds left on the clock, or 15 seconds left on the clock. I'm getting overzealous here. Let's see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I really wanted to enter. Oh man, I really wanted to enter a little bit earlier, but this thing just shot up at the end of that candle. I knew it would. It's fine. I'm probably gonna get a return on that one. Oh, perfect. Just enter there. The candles, they tell you exactly where they're going to go. I'm telling you. After time, over time, it's just going to become second nature to you. And every time it hits that level, I just enter again. But you have to really know what you're doing. And don't over leverage your account when you're doing this either. So, all right, let's see. All right, 15 seconds left on the clock. See that price action? See those long wicks at the bottom? They're telling the story. See those long wicks? They're telling the story. This thing's about to shoot up. I might do it. I might get it. Oh, I actually won. I ended up winning all of those trades. Holy shit. Look at that. I ended up winning all of them. That is crazy. I thought I was going to win like... How many was that just now? Wow. That is crazy. See what I mean? This stuff is awesome. Best strategy ever, man. Best strategy ever. All right, so in this minute, see... A lot of people look at my screenshots and they'll think I just like spammed a bunch of wins and just screenshot a bunch of wins. No, I'm actually entering these things at different times. So you can see here, this is all in the same trade right here that closed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just won 8 trades. These are 8 trades that I entered at different times, throughout that candle, throughout that throughout that minute. Because I looked at the price action, I looked at the indicators, I knew exactly where the price was going to go. Now, I thought I might have lost these first 2 or 3, and I was going to win these 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. But because I was able to analyze the charts, I actually was able to win all. Back up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm sorry. I went back too far. I'm looking at my phone doing this, and it's really hard to see these small numbers on my phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I just ended up winning 8 trades in 1 minute, and these were at different entry points. As you can see, like when you're in a strong uptrend, the 50-yard line is your friend. Watch. Right? See? We're in a strong uptrend. It's starting to reverse back down just a little bit, but all in all, this is a strong uptrend. It's at the 50-yard line. There's a little bit of distance between the blue and the magenta lines here. A little bit of a distance forming. Not too much of a distance. But I'm going to enter again because it hit this resistance. Sorry, the support level. All right, now it's really starting to hit this support level. So I'm going to enter here. And then every time it enters a lower level, I just do another entry. It's actually falling below the 50-yard line now. So that's really good right there. Really good entry. See how I'm entering? See how I'm doing multiple entries? I'm not just doing one entry here. As you can see. Let me see if I could just go back to my main screen here. All right, as you can see, 25 seconds left on the clock. It's shooting up. See, these are multiple entries. It's not just one entry I've done. I've done multiple entries, you know, just based on, you know, looking at the charts and just predicting, you know, which way it's going to go. Looks like it's getting ready to shoot up. So I think I'm going to end up, that one ended up spiking me out of profits. The last second for that one. I ended up winning. I didn't win. I actually tied 2 and lost 2. But right here, it's going to be a good entry right here. It's shooting back up. All right, so remember, when I entered, I don't know if you're familiar with pocket option, but sometimes with pocket option, you know, in the same minute, there's like this timer here. Some of those trades I did ended up going to the next minute, so I'm going to end up winning those trades. So we'll see what happens. Let's see. All right, 10 seconds left on the clock. Unless something crazy happens, it looks like I'm going to win another few. I lost 2. I tied 2. And I'm going to win. I don't even know how much that was. How much was that just now? All right, 1,500. So I'll even show you. Wow, not bad. But again, you have to really be careful. You know, don't just spam entry. I'll see if I can find some more for you all. Let's see. My hand's getting tired from holding my phone. It's definitely time to like get a screen recorder that won't make this thing lag too much. Let me see. I think I literally just, it's just the same. One of the pairs is the same. One of the currencies is the same. All right, so here was a prime example. Let's see. Yeah, Euro Ruby, that's exactly what I just did. It's taking a while to load up. Okay, this is a strong uptrend starting. Okay, I'm not going to touch that one because it's not reversing down yet. Okay, right here, it's hugging the 50-yard line again, which means the 50-yard line is going to effectively be our support level because we're in a strong uptrend. As you can see, it's starting an uptrend. That's another really cool way to know if you're in an uptrend or downtrend. If you see the RSI, you know, staying above pretty much the 50-yard line, you know you're in an uptrend. If you see it staying below, you know you're pretty much in a downtrend. So this doesn't look like too strong of an uptrend. I'm not gonna do it though because, you know, it's just taking too long. Yeah, right now it just looks like the same thing I've been showing you. Right here is a nice cool uptrend, but it's a consolidated market type of deal going on. It's just snaking its way up. Sorry, I'm shaking a little bit. My hand's getting tired. I've been holding my phone in my hand for like a good half hour to show you all these things. This right here is a really cool one. All right, so you see, I'm gonna do an entry here. It's hitting the resistance. So you can see it hit the resistance at 70 on the RSI, and there's a healthy space between the blue and the magenta, and it's starting to curve a little bit, which means it's going to go down. I hope it goes up. That way I could do another entry because I only did one entry. So hopefully it does go up a little bit and retraces just a baby amount. That way it doesn't look like it's going to. I'm just going to win this one and call it a day, unfortunately. It's a good problem to have. Your trade went your way. And you can see right here the sharp turn that it made. Now, if you just want to do the zero gravity method and you just want to do it this way, where you're doing like 1 minute trades because you're just waiting and you just want to wait for the sharp turn because you know it's going to go in your direction, you could do it that way. You could just snipe your way into it. You see it starting to reverse up again because it hit that 50-yard line because we're in a strong uptrend. See that? It's so hard to do this on my phone and my computer. It's so hard to like get my cursor right. There it is. See how it's starting to touch the 50? Because it's an uptrend, it's sneaking its way up. So I'm going to upload this video tonight so you all can see. I don't know why I'm saying it. It's weird, but yeah. I've just been having a blast, just really, analyzing the charts with this method. It's a really fun method to use. It's fast. It's a fast and furious method too. See the V? This is a long-standing downtrend, but see how the V it did a small V here at the bottom. Typically a sign of it. It's going to go up a little bit and then it's going to just immediately retrace itself back down. Now, if I would have been here, I would have done a put position. Unless it retraces a little bit up, what I would do is wait for it again to hit this 50-yard line. Let me show you. It's looking like it's just flatlining though. It's not really trying to hit the 50. But if it does hit the 50, I know it's a good sign that I could do a put position. And then I'll be trading with the trends. And, trading with the trends, you're more likely going to win anyway. It's not really reversal. You're just trading with the trends. So, honestly, it's going to hit this 30, then shoot up a little bit to probably here. But I would avoid that. But yeah, I'm happy I got to show you guys a lot. I don't know why, but for some reason, OTC, when I do OTC, it tends to show me a little bit more. It tends to show a little bit more textbook examples than when I do, the live. Probably because there's no 3 bull news to worry about. All right, so again, this is a strong not a strong, super strong uptrend, but it's an uptrend, and you can see right here, the RSI is about to hit the 50-yard line. All right, watch the price action. All right, you see the wick at the bottom starting to form. You see there's a healthy distance between the blue and the magenta. It's probably going to do a little curve here and then shoot up. I'm going to enter now. Ah, shoot. I was explaining it. I missed my entry. That's fine. Hopefully it goes back down a little bit. That way I could do another entry. Yeah, it happens. When I'm explaining these things, I end up missing entry points. It's fine. Plus, it's a strong uptrend, so you have a bias towards call options. I really do hope it goes down just a little bit more. That way I can double my victory here. But if it doesn't, like I said, it's perfectly fine. That's going to be my last trade for the evening. Stuff is so exciting, I'm telling you. I'm just in love with the process of everything. It's so much fun. See that? Deep in profits, baby. And this is how you can do this method during an uptrend or a downtrend. That's all it is. All right, 10 seconds left on the clock unless something crazy happens. Looks like I won my last trade for the night because I'm really tired. I'm ready to go to bed. Okay. Exciting stuff. This is so exciting, though. So exciting. I could literally do this all day long. And see it's starting to retrace itself back down. And again, you would wait for it, you know, to hit that 50-yard line down here in the wait for it to hit this 50-yard line. It's going to shoot right back up. Right, you can even see a little bit of price action, the long candle wicks at the bottom, indicating it's going to reverse back up. There's a little bit of upward momentum that's starting to sink in. See? Hit that 50. My entry's a little bit too late though, because I was just too busy looking at I was too busy trying to show you all of this. If it does hit the bottom again, I'm going to do another entry. I really want to enter right at the 50. There we go. As you can see, it's starting to shoot back up. Why? Because we're in a high uptrend. Not a high uptrend. Like I said, it's snaking its way up. As you can see, it's like a little snake. Or a flute pattern, the trill pattern I call it sometimes too. But, you know, just have to know what to look for. You know what to look for, it will eventually become second nature. Does that mean you're going to win 100% of the time? No. I've lost. You see, I have not won 100% of the trades I took tonight. But, you know, you could see, you know, certain things just become second nature. You start to see it, you start to recognize patterns, and it really does become second nature. And I love explaining it because it makes me a lot better at it too, because it's once you know how to explain something in words and orate it, it makes it a lot it makes you a lot better at it. It cements it more into your head. Not bad at all. Just won that trade there. And with that said, I'm going to call it a night, everyone. I love this method right here. Look at all these trades in a row I've won. And again, I didn't just, you know, spam a bunch of entries and win. You saw it yourselves. You know, I entered when I saw, you know, the price go back to the support or resistance. And again, you see I lost a few too. You know, I lost a few. So I don't win 100% of my trades, but, you know, I win a good deal of them. So I'm very excited. It's a long video, but I feel like every second of it's going to be worth it because you'll be able to learn a lot. But that's how you can trade and be profitable in an uptrend. So just to refresh, when you're in uptrend, the 50-yard line, or a downtrend, the 50-yard line is going to be your friend. So especially when you see it snaking up like this, or if you just see it doing something like this where it's just surfing the coast of the Keltner Channel. What you're going to do is you're going to wait for the RSI to hit the 50-yard line, because the 50-yard line is basically going to act as your new support or resistance line, because you're in a strong uptrend or a strong downtrend. When you're in a strong uptrend or downtrend, typically you don't have to wait for it to hit the 30 or the 70. See how it's in a strong uptrend and it's just focusing on staying above the 50-yard line. And if you were in a strong downtrend, let me show you. I feel like everything's in an uptrend right now. It's really weird. Something has to be in a damn downtrend because, here we go. See how this is below the 50-yard line in a steady downtrend? And anytime it hits that 50-yard line, price is going to reverse a little bit over. Actually, right there. Yeah, a little bit over. See, it hits the 50, price reverses. And then, you know, it hits the 50 again. Price reverses back down because we're in a downtrend. And when you're in an uptrend, price reverses up. I'm going to make a nice PDF that breaks this down a little bit more concise. But I know some people, they do like to see, you know, the live trades. They're always fun. But yeah, see, it hit that 70 mark. This is what you're going to look for in a regular market. Let me find a nice consolidated market for you all to see as well. See this long-standing uptrend right here. And again, you see the red candle. All right. And then the red candle coincides with the RSI hitting the 50-yard line. And when it hits the 50-yard line, that's a good sign that price is about to reverse in your favor. as long as you're trading with the uptrend. So in this case, you'd wait for the price to go down, retrace, and then you see it hit the 50, and then you can do a call position, and you're most likely going to win. All right, and the opposite is true for downtrends. You're going to wait for the RSI. Let's see if I could find a nice downtrend. All right, you're going to wait for the RSI to hit the 50-yard line. See that 50-yard line, and it's typically going to, you know, coincide with the red candle starting. Oh, sorry, with the green candle, and then see how it reverses. Boom. Do a put option. You won that trade, you know, and that's all it is. And again, for consolidated markets, which are rare in nature, but the reason I wanted to show you guys is because, you know, a true consolidated market is so hard to find. Something that's straight up just oscillating, like a perfect oscillation, like right here, a consolidated market starting, right? But you can see right before it was a long-standing uptrend. So what are you gonna do? Just not trade all day until you see a pretty consolidated market? Just, I mean, come on. You can still do this method in a consolidated market. As you can see, it's hitting the 50. It reverses because this was actually a strong uptrend. But now that we're starting a consolidated market, what you're actually not gonna look for the 50. You could actually start looking for it to hit the 30. But it looks like it's gonna reverse at the 50 here. Nope. See, now that we're in a range market, the range market starting, you're going to see it's going to wait till it hits the 30 to probably shoot up. And then again, it might shoot up now because you can see the price action. The long wick, look, it's about to shoot up. But yeah, that's all it is to it. The 50-yard line will be your friend. I want to see if I'll win it on the 50, or should I wait for it to hit the 30? You know what? Like I said, it's a consolidated market, so it's probably going to hit the 30 now. It's looking like a nice consolidated market starting. So, actually, price action saying it's about to shoot up. See that? It's hitting the 50. Because I guess you can still consider this a bit of an uptrend. I wouldn't consider it a super uptrend, but it's still an uptrend. All right, and you can see right here, like I said, the 50-yard line. And you can see, all right, the lines are beginning to cross. And like I said, it's actually in a consolidated market, so it's actually going to sink down. See how it's sinking down because now we're consolidated? So it's going to sink down. Probably wouldn't enter any trades until it hits. I'm trying to find the numbers. All right, you see that? I'm sorry, that 30. All right, and then it's starting to hit the 30 now. So I would enter at the 30. See that? It's just hitting the 30. So I would wait for it to hit that, and then I'll do some entries. There it is, hit the 30. So now that it did, I'm gonna do some entries here. And then let me show you. It's a lot easier to see that actually hitting a 30 here. It's pretty cool. See that? And then what you're gonna do, because again, the 30 that's the true see how it's starting to flatline at the 30? All right, that means that we're officially getting really close. The momentum is really getting close to the support level. I'll do an entry here, here. All right, let me show you. All right. Sorry, so hard to see. I'm trying to look at two screens at the same time. It's so cumbersome. All right, here we go. See how price is starting to reverse? It hit the 30, and now boom, it's starting to shoot up. Now, I think I did, let me see these candles here. I did some of these candles, it was at the 50. Yeah, every time it hits the bottom, I just do another order. I'll show you because price is kind of the price is kind of like jumping up and down. Let's try to see. It's so hard to like. All right, here we go. To see. All right, see how price. You couldn't see it, but price was kind of jumping up and down. So every time the price jumped up and down, I would just enter at this resistance or the support level. So every time I hit the support level, I just did another entry. That's why you could see I have a few right there. So 30 seconds on the clock, and I should be deep into profits. You should see. Like I said, I saw that, you know, I tried. I'll admit again, I lost the trade when I entered here at the 50, but because it was it was no longer an uptrend anymore. It was now a consolidated market. I wasn't supposed to look for the 50. I was supposed to look for the 30. And see how it hit that 30, and then made the V on the 30. That was a good entry point right there. All right, 2 seconds left. Boom, won those trades. See, and that's all there is to it. All right, everyone, take care. Bye.